Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Friday. That means Chat Gauntlet, but it's a special Chat Gauntlet for a couple of reasons. First, tomorrow is day one of the first ever limited MTGArena Open. It's Kaldheim sealed, and all of us limited players are excited to have something aspirational to participate in, something bigger than a single draft that you're just seeing if you won your draft, something bigger than here's a few gems. This is an event with a serious prize purse. If you can make day two and crush day two, you're going to get $2,000. And I like that a lot, that there's high stakes limited. It's cool. And I have no expectation that I'm going to walk away from this with $2,000. I mean, I might get lucky and spike it, but really I just like the experience of participating in a Magic tournament that's greater than a single pod of drafters or whatever. It takes me back to GPs and Pro Tour qualifiers, big serious Magic events that I get all worked up for and try to take seriously. On that front, people have been asking me if I'm going to stream my participation in those. I'm leaning right now towards either a long delay or just recording it and sharing the recordings later. What I really want is chat out of my head, which is to say I want my focus to be purely on trying to win the games in the event itself. And even on delay, I just feel like chat will still get in my head because I know I'm being watched. Like there's I don't know. At the very least, I will commit to recording it and finding a way to share it. And it's really also like that's tough for me to face because one thing I've liked about streaming as opposed to draft video making before is that like with chat correcting me in real time, we get to discuss the mistakes as they happen and correct the mistakes before they happen. And like now it's going to go back to old school and like I'm just going to make mistakes and then everybody gets to see and point them out and so I'm going to make plenty of mistakes, I'm sure, but we can break it down and you can watch it if you want. One thing you can do to not make a mistake is check out Card Kingdom when you're interested in acquiring some physical Magic stuff. They've got singles, supplies, sealed product, everything you need for your physical Magic game. Card Kingdom either has it or is trying to get it. And mostly they're in the has it camp, which is why I also like to keep credit with them. They have a great buy price, some of the best buy prices in the industry on a card to card. They'll give you a 30% store credit bonus on your sell if you go for store credit. And store credit is only as useful as the inventory of the place that gave you the credit, which is why I think Card Kingdom is about the best store credit you can have in Magic retail as well, just because their inventory is so great. So thank you so much, Card Kingdom. Appreciate that a lot. We are going to be doing sealed deck today instead of draft. We usually draft on Fridays, but because we're practicing for this sealed event, we're going to do sealed. And we have special guest Alex, aka Court of Calls, is joining. He's streaming right now on his stream, and we're going to open on each other. We're going to bash against each other to start, and then we're going to take on each other's viewers and the 6 non-streaming participants who took the time to join us today. I'm really looking forward to this, and I am ready for it. Let's go to left monitor and check it out. Say I'm ready. Move this chat out of your way, adjust this window a touch. So I think I'm going to try and build in MTGA draft.herokuapp.com on this website we use, just because I don't want to deal with the accidental sending things to my sideboard or sending things to my collection instead of my sideboard. So I'm going to try and build in here. I don't know what kind of sorting tools they have here. Let's see, layout, card by type. Here we go. I want to see by rarity, just so we can see what rares we're looking at. Interesting. We got a double Cosmos Charger, suggesting some blue might be in our future. Realm Walker, Shapeshifter. We'll see if there's anything that can match with that. I don't know. This is the blue-green. All right. Well, we got a land to match some of our rares at least. And then Blood Sky Massacre. Although maybe I can get you all to be unable to unsee what I see now. Something about blood and sky being all one word makes me think of some weird Polish dude. It's the Bloodski Massacre. Bloodski. The Ravens warning. This is kind of, it's as good in a draft, in a black-red draft. I don't know about sealed, but if we get the density, it's fine. Ravens warning, playable if you're in those colors, but it's nothing exciting. So our rares are a little underwhelming, except I do like this Cosmos Charger. I don't know if we have the Foretell to really make it sing. And if you're not making it sing, really, this is a what's the Raven? You know, it's like a Raven with Flash. You know, it's got a little more than that going on, but these are not super bomby rares. We do have I also want to see nice search. I don't know if I can search here. I was wanting to look at our land sitch, but I'll do it this way. So we've got green, black. I'm looking for, okay, Shimmerdrift Veil, green. Oh, wow, look at this Sultai Snow Duels. This is like perfect Sultai Snow. My goodness, look at this. I practically want to be Sultai Snow, sight unseen, just because of the lands we have. Let's look at... Yeah, let's go back to rarity and check the uncommons now. So uncommons, ooh, Clarion Spirit's good. Sword is okay in 7 mana, but to get the full benefit. But Shepherd is nice, get the Clarion Spirit back. Avalanche Caller, we do have the snow for that. The white's okay, but it's not in that Sultai Snow I saw. We have Vengeful Reaper is good. Draugr's Helm is good. Bloodski Berserker here is fine, but a little more maybe aggro than we are expecting to be in a sealed. Doom Scourge, I don't know, maybe we're getting a lot of black-red here. Interesting. We have Narfi, though, and Morite. So we do have some of the snow action that I was hoping to see. So maybe we can still be Sultai Snow. 2 Augury Ravens, so we really got the 3/3 flyer category covered. Anything in white commons jumping out? As expected, you know, white does have some, you know, this is a little more control-y. There's some control stuff going on here, such that white could be a little more control-y for sealed. But not loving it. Yeah, do we have Demon Bolts? No, I do have a couple of Demon Bolts. Good to see. Well, shoot, our mana isn't really matching where I'm seeing strength so far, but let's keep going. What do we like? Bind is okay. Miss is worse than Wither Crown. Stroke, Raven, Yeti. Bergstrider's all right. So there's some depth in blue. Probably be in blue just because of the depth here. Runed Crown, but don't really have... And then let's check the black. Disciple at least can come down early. So can the Berserker if we want to do that. Priest might play in this deck. Usually you want more than a sealed deck's worth of snowlands for this, but we got really good ones. Wither Crown, Raise the Draugr, Infernal Pet, Faithful. A lot of whatevers, but that's what you kind of expect here. I mean, I think this is about as good as you could hope for out of your black commons. I mean, we got a Skull Ray to Feed the Serpent. Jarl is okay. A couple of Fearless Pups, a couple of Demon Bolts, Breakneck, Run Amok. So there's some very aggressive stuff here. Seize is nice in limited, in sealed, if you're playing Go Long, good stuff. And in red, we've got Squash that could squash some... We have some giants in blue with the Mistwalker and Bergstrider. Not a ton. Kinseekers, maybe. Let's check that green. Oh man, I'm a little disappointed by this green. I wanted the green to step up and be like, yes, and we will carry the day. You know, Ben Stark, I was watching him a little bit yesterday, was saying that he's done like 10. He's looked at 10 sealed pools and has been green in all of them, which I believe. I don't know if we can do that here. It's too bad. I really wanted, you know, again, we've got this excellent Sultai Snow base, but I don't know what we're doing with it in green. There's just there's nothing much going on. There's kind of free green. When did it go up? I mean, it's had to gone up yesterday or something, right? Like so I didn't, if it went up yesterday. What do you have, some takeaway to share that you want to? Cheese likes Teamer Splash Black. Well, definitely. Okay, this is the deck. Let's get this built the other way and start with our blue, since we know we know we're going to be doing blue, right? So let's. Yeah, it could be just Grixis Snow, and then we've got some underwhelming white. But let's. How do I do this? I want this by color. Color. Might need a miss. Probably a stroke. Definitely Mistwalker. Saw it coming. Raven. Raven. Charger. Charger. Kinseekers. Bergstrider. Yeti can help get there in a long game. Run ashore might be worthwhile here. I'll put it in for now. I'm hoping to not play strategic planning. We've got this double charger thing, so I don't want to be playing strategic planning. I want to be playing things with Foretell to whatever extent we can. Bolt. Squash. Kind of like, so far I like just running that in the red, just bringing in some removal for red. Because what else are we getting out of it? I guess you could do hammer or something, but the red seems very much aggressive in a way I don't think we are. Let's add black as a main. I think, especially black has a lot of Foretell, and we've got the double Foretell blue rare. So I'm liking that aspect of the black. Helm. Probably playing Wither Crown. Maybe can play Priest. Definitely Elderfang. And really, Infernal Pet and Bloodski are better here than they might be elsewhere, in that we should be able to two-spell a bunch with the Cosmos Charger, cheapening our efforts there. Yeah, let's see. There we go. And then we kind of have some free green. There is like Skemfar, Packmate. I mean, those are good cards. But are they worth splashing if it's kind of free? And we want Narfi in this deck. We want Morite, I think. I think Morite. Morite is an easy splash, right? We get the green for free for Morite. Yeah, if we're gonna go heavy green, these are all fine, right? Maybe we still can. Maybe it's Sultai Snow with a little bit of red. So that's the question. Are we heavy green? No green? Maybe the only green is just a Morite, and maybe we're Grixis Snow with a Morite splash. What does that look like? Yeah, if we splash, I was looking at Packmate and Packmate. We could do a wider splash. It's true. Are we happy with that? Like, what are we? Cutting the crown in that case, in the mists. A lot of Troll is worse in sealed because of the lower snow count. But yeah, Troll, when you get into the late game, is a house. But I don't know if we want to splash it here. Run ashore can leave. Faithful. I don't know if we want these. Yeah, maybe it is. This is super interesting and super tough. Classic tough build in this format. The only thing obvious to me is the blue, but I think the black is pretty, like, given the Chargers and like the Skull Raid, Jarl, Reaper foretelling really makes me want to, and the Narfi, yeah, we got to be base black blue, I think. And then with a double splash from there makes sense. Or again, maybe the Packmate and the Struggle are too much here. Or the red, we just cut the red. Say, see you red, sorry. You're doing some good things, but not enough good things. Certainly a little nicer on the mana to do it this way, right? We really want Slumbermound. Slumbermound is powerful because everybody's using multicolored stuff. But yeah, it really demands heavy green and heavy red, and I just don't think I think I'm going to let the red go. Yeah, we're lower on removal now, but we could add back the Wither Crown or even the Mists if we felt. I don't love the Wither Crown though, obviously. But it does, for 2 mana, it does some useful stuff. And can we run Priest with the 7 snows? Yeah, I was looking at the Bloodski and the Pet. The idea is they could that we are foretelling enough that it's going to just get big. Yeah, we could run the Raise. Let's cut the Blood Sky. And I gotta get this deck. I know Alex is gonna be waiting for me and running out of things to tell his viewers. Let's cut maybe Kinseekers. Yeah, we can cut the Pet since we're cut. Jarls are meh, but they are combo-y with Charger. I could cut one though. Yeah, well, Kinseeker, like, okay, so what do you want to, like, what are you cutting? I mean, I can bring the Kinseekers back. What do we want to get rid of? Frostpeak? Maybe our inevitability is in our flyers and we don't need a Yeti? Okay, thanks, Mom. I appreciate that. 27, 65, 4. So we got like 4 cuts from this. Whew. Yeah, 1 Yeti is fine, but it is doing a job that I think we have filled with our 4 3/3 flyers, which is and our Narfi in terms of inevitability. Yeah, what do we want to name on Realm Walker? Giant? I don't know yet. We'll take a look when we get this deck into the other interface. Call out to run raise the Draugr given Priest and other stuff. Boy, something's got to give here, but I keep adding stuff instead of taking it away. Yeah, I'm with you, Fenrir. So I don't think we have room for the raise. I don't even know if we have room for the Gladewalker. But is this a green splash or what? Guardian. Where's the Guardian? I don't know what Guardian we're talking about yet. Did I already cut it? Yeah, sorry. 26, 25, 24, 23. Yeah, well, green is main, but like all this stuff is, I almost want to put my foretell stuff over here because it can all be cast with any two colors, right? That's what's so powerful. We all know that. But anyway, all of this is colorless 2-drops effectively. That being said, Wither Crown has some serious drawbacks, but it ultimately, like, the drawbacks can get you annoyed or whatever, but it's better than Mists, you know. It's yeah, there's a lot of foretell here, which is how I want it. I don't want to cut any of the foretell. We could just cut Horizon Seeker, and again, green is not main as much as it's just a little bit deeper than it was before. Yeah, well, let's cut Horizon Seeker, and yeah, we can just trim down the green here, really. Maybe Realm Walker's even got to go. I don't know what we're doing here. I think I'm going to put it in the board for now. And then export this to MTGA and do the rest of it here. Let's see. This is... We've got these double chargers. So we're going to make a charge joke of some kind. Charge it. Just charge it. That's fine. Gonna cut all those. Gonna move all these sweet lands in. Come on. Oh, stop it. How do I get that in there? All right. There we go. That's all that. Anything in here I don't want to craft? Yeah, this is fine. Craft all. And we're gonna get, let's see, it was set THB, but not the sweet ones. So I'll pick from among the others. Big Chain, Swamp, Forest. Now then, deck, what are you suggesting? And is it correct? We still need one more cut. But let's look at, I want to look at land count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue. That's great. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black. And 1, 2, 3, 4 green. Oh, I didn't get it. Where'd my regular forest go? Didn't I add one? I thought I added a regular forest. Maybe it just took it out. Really? You killed my forest? Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can. Tell Alex I'm close. Just blinging it up now. Probably like that. Yeah, this is a 17. I wanted to look at, so Cleric is something we could name. See, we don't have a great thing to name with Shapeshifter. I kind of like just removing that, keeping that green one out. This gives us now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue, 5, 6, 7, 8 black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. I think that's actually enough with the green, with us having reduced the green down to this. That's actually 985 is very solid mana. Now we just got to decide what our worst card is and cut it, and stop leaving Alex waiting. Maybe it's the Ice Hide Troll, just cutting the green further. Or perhaps a Bind the Monster as... I think I'm going to do... Yeah, we could cut... well, keep in mind that 2 of our 4 are foretellable, and 1 we don't want until late anyway, but we could cut... I like Ice Hide Troll or Crown or Bind. And I think Bind is worse than Crown, so I think... Let's just cut Bind. I'm going to do that. And that lets me take on Alex. Is that Chiwe? Oh no, that's a friend request. There we go. There's Court of Calls. Thanks for being patient, Alex. Here we go, gang. I think Bind is worse than Crown because Crown does do damage. You know, they have to they get rid of it or they take damage. So I think Crown is better than Bind, but maybe you disagree. We can keep this despite the lack of black. We have our Cosmos Charger, which if we can get going, is going to make everything else sing. Hey, nice pickup here, although still no black, but we get a tap duel for turn 1. There's our Snow Forest. So it's looking like green is main here, even though it's not. I'm gonna foretell this. Probably just play a Snow Forest and then flash in Cosmos Charger and then foretell stuff for cheap after that. Possible Alex attacks into our Charger, but I'm not counting on it. But yeah, if we do manage, if Alex, I'm going to try. It's a rare, so it's not like Alex is just commonly playing around this effect. Oof. Well, so here's where at least we've got a Wither Crown. They get a card out of it, but then Wither Crown is going to come through. Well, we can't cast it yet, but hopefully we will be able to. And for now, we're just going to foretell a bunch of stuff. We can foretell 3 things. It's funny. I even gave Cardboard Live focus earlier to try and make not be a thing, but it still was. Yeah, you're right. Let's foretell 2 things. We'll foretell Saw It Coming and Raven, and then keep up Saw It Coming. We can actually race a 6/5 if we counter everything else coming. Yeah, that's true. I forget. I mean, I can foretell on Alex's turn as needed. Although if we don't counter something, we're going to Augury Raven here. But if you want, you can't cast something you foretold on the same turn. So even though we can foretell it on this turn, we couldn't then cast it right away. So that's why we had to make sure this was in there. And yeah, we're gonna go for the Raven here. Go for the oh, I can't. Oh, right. It doesn't have flash, Ryan. It doesn't have flash. So let's go ahead and foretell the raid, the Skull Raid then. I was thinking I would just get to cast that somehow, but I'm like randomly giving my spells flash that don't have it. All right, we got an Ice Tunnel. That's black mana. Glad to see that. We're gonna drop that, but we can start with an attack here. And I like Raven Hold Up Saw It coming here. So do we stop that? I say no. I mean, that's a pretty big game, but I think we just let Alex have the Behold and keep the Saw for whatever he finds here. Fenner says, don't do that. Yeah, that's true. Countering it into Skull Raid is pretty good. You don't see how we win the race? We're going to Wither Crown the Mammoth. I mean, one thing I want the counterspell for is to make sure the Wither Crown stays and does its job on the Mammoth. Yeah, so I'll counter that now. That was the plan, right? The tempo is why I made that play. I felt like with the Wither Crown on the Mammoth, Alex drawing a bunch of spending mana to draw cards and then spending mana to cast one of them and countering it makes enough wheel spinning that we may be able to get there. Yeah, that's fair. It's possible I should have countered the draw. I mean, it was a little fancy play mindset, but my mindset was one of counter the important stuff, and that card draw itself isn't the important stuff. It's what it finds that is. But of course, if they find two important things, you'd rather stop that from happening at all. All right, so we get a few things here, though. I'd like to Skull Raid, but we really need to cast this Wither Crown now. So, yeah, Vengeful Reaper is great too, but we're going to do this. I don't like the Reaper as an answer here because of the trample. I really think we need to reduce this thing's power. You like this, the Reaper? Yeah, I don't think Reaper is good enough because of the trample. But foretell, yeah, we're gonna foretell that we could foretell the Reaper or just play the Kinseekers. Because I just like play Kinseekers. Well, I can't attack with the Reaper, right? I've passed that on that plan. I passed on that plan because I opted to go with the Crown. But I like this because we can just haste the Reaper next turn. I don't suppose these are both birds? Oh, Spirit and Bird. Powerful, but we can crown that and get right back to it. Let's see. So, and a swamp is a nice draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Well, we can go Charger and then we can just hardcast Charger and then foretell a bunch of stuff before we even untap. You just like Reaper? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I like Reaper Crown attack. That's fine. Let's do that. Wither Crown is like necessary. I think that's correct. The question though, like we can charge and then I like charge, flash charge, and foretell Reaper with our remaining 5. They just block here though. Hey, Semolin, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. You've caught us in game 1 of our Friday Gauntlet. I am playing against Corticals. And we are drafting against 6 of our viewers. Not drafting, sorry. We're doing sealed deck practice here. So we're doing sealed deck with 6 of our viewers. Ooh, all right. Let's see. We can go 1, 2. We can Vengeful Reaper and copy the Reaper. Should we do that? Isn't that just game? Might be game. Morite Charger too also works. Yeah, let's just do the chart. But Charger doesn't have haste. Reaper has haste is the thing, right? Wow. Oh, still enough though. Woo! I thought he saved it.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
All right. Thank you, Alex, for throwing that match and saving my hair. I will hook you up with our agreed price later. Appreciate it. Good game, Alex. Next up is Robert. Gargantuan. Oh, D, don't be like that. Although, if me winning ruins your evening, oh, that's... Fine looking start here with a Raven suspend on 2 into Mistwalker or Troll on 3. Probably Mistwalker. We'll save that till we can hopefully activate it, but easy keep. It's my iPad making noises. Just going to stick to the Raven foretelling here. Mistwalker plus Jarl could be good, though. Often people attack 2 creatures into Mistwalker since it's a bounce off on 1. Just like that one. Unless they make it bigger, of course. Ooh, Charger. Well... Charger's interesting, but I think we just go with the Mistwalker here. And then I'll see what we do next. And gotta decide if we're blocking here, see what Robert does. Maybe Robert makes it moot and just does something to openly give the packmate 4 power. Cardboard Life has been working, but it keeps being a little weird here. I'm gonna, well, I gave it focus. Let's see if that helps. It usually does. Let me know if it's still not working, and then I'll restart if needed. Yeah, I'm gonna block. There's some things that punish, but I don't see any black for Jarl of Gargantuan's Own. So, I mean, part of the reason you run Mistwalkers is how well it blocks, right? So I feel like I got to do that. We could foretell the Jarl and the Charger. I think if we take one big smack here, like... This Cavalry is scary because it means whatever comes out next could have haste. So like a Hagi mob comes down and suddenly we're taking 5. So I'm wondering how much time we have to start getting big discounts off the Charger. And maybe we don't have the time for that. I'm going to definitely start on a full land. And then I guess we at least... Well, one of these, yeah, like we could at least, but we could foretell both of these. Yeah, that's true. We do have flash things, although the only yeah, all right, they both have flash. We're telegraphing a little bit here, but I think I like just the Charger play. Ideally, we Charger here, but maybe the Jarl gets something good. We'll see. If the Jarl can even take out the packmate, I'll do that. Let's see, like maybe Robert plays something 4 power and gives it haste and then attacks with packmate and the 4 power, and then we block the packmate and kill it, and that would be a fine turn. And then if that play doesn't materialize, we can go to the Charger play instead. Amulet needs double blue. I don't know if Robert missed that or if that was just the plan here. Robert might be going for an equip move. This is a nice spot that I like this passing with doing nothing, but just because we have 2 nice options. Either we Jarl something because it's a good play, or if Robert doesn't give us anything to Jarl, we get the Cosmos Charger, and then we get to go to town on cheap foretelling. And it's cool too because it's like maybe Robert's playing around the Jarl, and then we just go, oh, it was Cosmos Charger the whole time. Nice. And we get Cosmos Charger right when we have a couple of things to foretell. So we can foretell both of these and then leave up Jarl. Svella or the Retribution? Ooh, that's tough. Probably Svella. I love that saga, but it is true that if they have the removal for the token, you've 1 for 1. You know, it has this floor of 1 for 1. Of course, if they have removal for Svella, same thing. But Svella you can get back a lot easier than the saga too. So I find recurring Svella is real. I'm gonna send the charger here. Stockholm syndrome. I hope you don't feel like a hostage. But I'm glad you're here, Pigs Fly. Yeah, you can get it. You can do the retribution thing. It's true. Wouldn't mind a basic next turn. Then we could do something like double Raven and still have Jarl up, or just play all 6. Might just Jarl at end of turn here, even if Gargantuan doesn't do anything. Although a Jarl on the ground is pretty underwhelming here. Yeah, we probably have to crown the War Master. It's going to win games, right? But it might be enough for Robert to just take 1/1/1/1 to eventually use the ability. This is where Wither Crown is really at its best when it is taking significant power away. It's great on huge green things, right? This attack alone doesn't make much sense because I just have the bounce off. All right, not going for it. I'm gonna keep the Jarl around. I think we're gonna get him eventually. Now we've got a Narfi. That's not the worst, but I like, we can even go Icehide Troll, and then we have up both Jarl and Icehide activation. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, like, actually maybe we should get the elf crowned while we can. I'm going to do that. I think it's not the best here because of exactly what I said. Like, this is at its best when it's eliminating power. But it's still something we need to do here because of the power level of the War Master. But here's where Wither Crown being not premium is coming to bear. We could play Icehide Troll and just say shields down for 1 turn, or we can continue to hold up Jarl. Yeah, we can also just Raven and let's get in the air, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's attack with the Charger in the air. I don't want to block with it anyway. No reach, right? No reach. Scott says hold. I don't know if you mean not attack, but we got to get him dead. You like keep Jarl up. I'm going to let him have no Jarl for a turn here. I think we just want to get we want to get these 3 power creatures in the air. Well, that's one reason to crown. Some people crown, like, I don't know if that was correct or not, but a lot of people crown immediately. Maybe that was correct since we're getting there with flyers. But yeah, I like having Jarl up too. That would have been nice, but I really want to get our Air Force going. I mean, if we put up 3 power flyers and this Mistwalker is just a spare and Robert doesn't have the tools, then we're going to be in fine shape. Interesting choice for Robert going for our Snow Duel. Makes some sense. I like clock plan A, and then we'll figure out plan B if Robert solves our clock. And Block is free here as far as I can tell. Let's see, what am I missing? They're tapped out. Yeah, this seems like a free block. More snow. Probably do want another black. We have double black in the deck. So I'm going to play this as black. And we get Raven and Jarl. We can attack all, but it does it. I don't think it changes the clock. We drop into 8, and then we have 9 in the air. Although we're at 20. We are at 20. I just don't know if the... I'm not going to pump it, so it's whether... I think we're better off... Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we are attack all. Like, do your worst. Oh, I thought that was the attack all button. That was a mistake. That was just a misclick. Do we still have lethal next turn? Did I give him an extra turn? I thought that was attack all, but instead it was commit to attack. Well, we are still presenting lethal with a pump on the Mistwalker, so at least the mistake doesn't give them a full extra turn. Gotcha, Scott. Well, Robert's in the tank. That's probably good for us. Means he is searching for answers, searching for a line. And we... Oh, interesting. Maybe needs some black mana that we've provided. Yeah, it depends on what it was for, right? But we didn't. I could have gone for a snow swamp, and if what was needed was black, then you'd get extra mana. But I think primarily Robert was looking to punish us as much as possible too with the land choice. And to that end, maybe our Soul Green source would have been correct, but I also understand how he was going for our snow sources too. All right, so my UI misclick is going to give Robert an extra turn. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, looks like he had an extra turn anyway. But we still have a plan, and Robert's running out of removal, I hope. All right, we get the Packmate too. That's going to be nice. That's funny, Haj. I still think, you know, with what we knew, you made the right choice. Maybe representing Frostbite, but Robert has made this attack multiple times this game already. And if he's got Frostbite, we've got Jarl. Then we each trade, and that's fine. So I'm fine with this, too. Yeah, that's fair, because we could have pumped to eat the cavalry. Yeah, just get Narfy down here.
Chief, mate, what do you want to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain.
Robert with just fistfuls of removal there. But hopefully our flyers are enough, question mark? Our flyer. Robert will not leave our poor lands alone, but it's all good if we can make it in the air before he can kill us. That's 2 snow lands destroyed by Robert, as we're trying to have 3 for Narfi. The 2 we have left at least give us Icehide Troll plus activation out of the gate. That's going to help keep the ground secure while we try to get there with the Raven. Yeah, basically 4/3 indestructible on the ground against these 4/4s. This does add toughness though, so 4/3 is going to be too small to kill when the amulet is on board. But at 18, I think we still have time. We could also just take this Narfi trade here. Oh, I guess Narfi actually makes Icehide big enough. We should take this because Icehide becomes a 3/4 with Narfi and then can get big enough to even kill an amuleted. Yeah, Gidanmore got there. Thank you, Gidanmore, or anybody else who got there first. But I think we just take this because of that. Hey, third snow source is excellent. Now I'm willing to throw Narfi into the fray. I'm going to start with a Raven attack, though. We could even attack with Narfi given the secret troll, but I want the troll to be ready for 5 toughness attackers next turn, so I'm only going to send the Raven right now. You like attack all? Maybe I'm being too defensive, but I love the security of this situation here. This puts me in a spot that I just don't feel like we're going to lose from 14. Yeah, maybe I should have. Oh, that's useful. That's useful. Now that puts us on double block. But I still like it. Double block with Narfi and Icehide at this point is a wall that's not going to be easy to deal with on the ground. Yeah, I guess I'm doing more board control focus and could have just gone all out last turn. So misclick plus some lack of aggression, giving Robert some windows here. Hopefully we can still get there. But interesting start from Robert to have the capacity to get one of these trolls big enough to at least get through the Icehide troll alone. The trouble is with 3 snow lands and Narfi, these 2 combining against anything is great because we lose Narfi but comes back with the triple snow, and Icehide Troll can pump and stay indestructible. Although worth noting that we cannot return Narfi and make Troll indestructible on the same turn. But what we probably do there, if we have to, is leave Icehide Troll with activation up, and then at the end of their turn, flash back in Narfi, and then untap and have Icehide Troll again. But really, I mean, I get it. Like, I feel Robert playing a little clunkily in terms of his pace, and I've been there. You know me, my pace is clunky even as a default, but like, it's one of those spots where he's like trying to find a way through this and just, I don't think can see it. I don't know what this card is, but I think he's assessing the board and figuring out exactly what I'm just talking about here and going, geez, even my stuff can't get through. But now he's just playing defensively on the ground anyway, and we're just trying to win with 2 shots of Raven. Or we just top deck a Hasty Boy and get there. No reach. All right.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Oh, the only satisfaction I need is the victory screen. All right, who's next? Let me check my list. Triple B. Might be someone I need to add. Tasty, tasty D tiers. Let's see. Might need to restart unless that just worked. Usually doesn't. Oh my God, it just worked. I don't even believe it. Not if you count last night, Fenor, but sure, we'll go with 9-game sealed winning streak. It's buggy stuff there, Iggy. They need to rethink and fix there. I think we can keep this on the strength of Raven foretelling on 2, but right now we have nothing to do on 3, which worries me a little bit. But Bergie and Feed are strong enough as 4/5s to pass. If we have to, we just Raven on 3, I guess. So yeah, we even have something to do on 3. So this is nice, even better than I thought. That's what I figured. Welcome, Triple B, to the Gauntlet. Thank you for hanging. Oh, everything's ruined. Love that rune on that crown. The nice 2/2 trample bonus for only 2 equip. This is a heck of a card now. Interesting. So we can go ahead and Raven, or we could just Skull Raid Foretell. I say let's get the Raven going. We may be racing this crown, so let's get 3 in the air going right away. That Behold is pretty good. Kind of wish I had the stroke for that. Next turn I'm liking, well, let's see what they do, but I think I like Skull Raid, Foretell, and then hold up Stroke for the next turn. And at least with Bergie around the corner, we'll be able to pin down anything that wears this crown. We also have the Wither Crown. You want a crown? Well, we're going to wither it. Start with an attack here. Could also hold up Feed the Serpent. It's an instant, but I don't think we need to do that yet. We'll save that for something super scary, and I like my play of Foretell and hold up Stroke here. Come on, go for something huge and awesome and strokeable. That's not strokeable at all. Not at all. However, we have Bergie here. We can get, although I like maybe Narfi into Bergie is the better way to go. Although Bergie gets big from Narfi, so Bergie into Narfi also has some things going for it. Yeah, like, actually I changed my mind. I like that.
All right, everyone, chill.
Well, there you go. Called for killing this before it gets out of hand and immediately starts getting out of hand. Just when you wanted a disdainful stroke up. But here you go. Here's where Wither Crown is pretty good in terms of taking out Lindy's power. I mean, I want to get Agar, but we'll get that. We'll get Agar eventually with the feed. But right now, I want to crown the worm and maybe even raid the hand. Although we could hold the stroke again. Yeah, let's hold stroke. And maybe I need to stay back and maybe I can't race here. But I think I need to believe in the race long term and go ahead and make this attack. Because if I'm not attacking, I'm blocking, but I don't really have great blocks. If they throw the crown on the winter, then I guess I could trade with Agar. I don't know. Come on, give me something strokeable. Triple B. If I can stroke something great here and then skull raid, maybe find a basic land so we can skull raid and feed, then I like our spot. But need a couple of things to break our way here. Also telling that they did not equip up the crown. So maybe something big is coming. Like a summoner. We just saw that. Ooh, that's interesting as well. Avalanche Collar here. But I think we want to go ahead and skull raid before they get below. Although we can we'd wait one. Now let's skull raid and Avalanche Collar and attack. Rune and World Tree. Well, that's scary that something better than this Rune is in hand, because Rune just wins the race for him. So that's a bit scary. Could not attack, but I think I still attack, and I Avalanche Collar. If we do that, kind of forces this here, and then we could end up taking 7 and going to 6. Then we untap and we feed. Maybe I need to stay back and threaten a block here now. I think I need to. I think we're now... oh, I should have played that, though, of course. Sorry. That was just thinking through and then not missing an execution point. That's all right. Maybe they'll fear another stroke here. But I do want the Avalanche Collar down. That's pretty bad, because I was hoping to Narfi next turn. This is what keeping the Raven back was for, though, to basically keep the damage to 5 instead of 7. And then we can add to the board relevantly. Although with the Rune there, we probably just feed now. Well, there you go. That's their card that was better than the other two. I don't know what we do about that. We don't really have Artifact Destruction in the deck as far as I can remember. So, I mean, black and blue just don't have it, so it would have to be in our green, and our green doesn't have it. So we're just fighting this the rest of the game. It's going to be super tough, but not impossible. I think it starts, though, with feeding Agar. Oh, and by the way, speaking of instruments, I did miss this for you. Wow, Oppo with just the top decks too, because they were down to one card. So either they kept Frostbite or the Elixir and then drew the other one. I wanted to do it while shields were relatively down before a draw. I guess I should have done it on their upkeep. Upkeep would have been more correct at least. But all right, now well, we can go Narfi and block. And then we're alive and we can follow from there. I'm gonna try this. All right. Probably need to start calling avalanches. Do we have 3 snow yet? Not yet. Could also Mistwalker foretell Jarl. Could send Narfi and take out the Lindworm with Jarl and then have more attackers, although Jarl can't get through this with any effectiveness. I'm going to send Narfi and try and... Well, we can surprise him with Jarl, but that doesn't quite get it done. I guess I can't attack. Thing is, we need to pressure this, but I think we can wait one more turn on that pressure. We can play Avalanche Caller and Mistwalker, I think. They both get buffed. So does Jarl as a zombie. Actually, Jarl as a flash zombie could be good. I forgot that it was a 4/3. That actually can work here. I'm going to flash in Jarl no matter what. I don't think we're getting attacked. Oh, maybe we are. Yeah, it should create 5/5 snow lands too, so maybe we won't get attacked because of that. But I am going to bring in Jarl. Hey, a third snow source and an Icehide Troll activation, or Icehide Troll cast, green for Icehide Troll is both great. What we want to do here, though, probably call... Well, hold on. Maybe I need to call on defense. This is a tough one. I think we need to get Icehide Troll down, too. But Cosmos Elixir is heading in the wrong direction for us. We can go shields down and just go Mistwalker Icehide Troll this turn. So, yeah, let's go Mistwalker Icehide Troll. And we're somewhat shields down, but we have a lot of D. And we can start to turn it sideways next turn. Yeah, I kind of need to get in the air here. And I think I'm going to foretell the Cosmos Charger and then have a bunch of stuff back that we can do on defense. I guess there's no reason to foretell it. I could just flash it in if I'm going to do that. But if I don't flash it in, then I'm glad that I foretold it, I guess. Like if we spend our mana elsewhere, then we've discounted it a little bit. Yeah, it's funny how Wither Crown is keeping Elixir in check a little bit. Keep sending flyers and keep representing a big ground force in terms of Avalanche Caller land activation. We might even have pumpability. Let's see. Avalanche Caller needs basically 3 land per. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we can't activate 2 lands and pump here, so I'm not going to pump. Well, there, I touched Cardboard Live again, so it probably is working again. We'll see when it breaks again. And I guess we want more green here. Kind of got everything covered now. Sure is, Bert. Great place to hang. A lot of people looking to play magical cards with you. Hey, look, it's a Vandal that actually doesn't hurt us. Usually, whenever I see a Vandal go on the stack, I think, oh no! Oh wait, it does hurt us. Dang it, oh no! I looked on my side, I was like so happy, and then, oh, they actually get a nice one. So, good Vandal after all. Let's see if we can survive this. We do have 2 4/4s we get to make, so big swings here, but we still are okay, I think. Nobody here has ever said Wither Crown is great. Nobody. It is a removal spell that does some stuff. All right, the thing is, if we make lands to block the giant with, we lose our ability to Narfi. So I actually think we need to try and kill here using Narfi and Icehide Troll. And then keep all of our snow lands still intact. And Narfi provides 3, Icehide Troll provides 4, so they'll trample for 2, and then something else dies. And we get to like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 1 pump of Icehide Troll does it. So that's what I'm going to do. Taking 2... and really not losing anything except whatever this kills when it deals 7 to one of our creatures. What do we want dead? Probably Jarl, but we'll see. Yeah, Run Amok. Let's see. Should we play around Run Amok? Run Amok doesn't seem like a sealed card. I'm gonna, but it still has its role. Like it's just more limited. I feel like if it was Run Amok, there'd be more attacking here. So I'm just gonna block like this. If it's Run Amok, then I just gotta tip the cap because it was well disguised. Troll, 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 troll. Come on, troll, troll. One time, troll. Yeah! And let's reset that one time and mark. One time is reset. Yeah, those amulets, huh, Rob? Let's see. Betrayer King enters tap, so we can do that later. We can hold the land, but we have so much going on with our mana, I don't think we want to do that. And then gotta keep the pressure on. But I think we just send the charger here. Maybe we can't even send the charger. I think we're too close to dead. No, I don't think they'll keyword it because it has indestructible in it. Like, I don't know. I think I'll be surprised. Double Cinderheart, that's rough. Don't know. We need like hard removal now-ish. I don't know what we have for that, but like if we don't get rid of one of these two beasties, we're just donezo. How do we win this game? I don't know. I don't know. I like having a plan, and I really don't have one right now, except top deck removal. All right. Can we do something with that? Icehide Troll. Another Icehide Troll probably makes some sense, although we don't have... we can't copy Oppo stuff, right? Yeah. You like Mistwalker? Mistwalker as a... Does it get 1 or 2 counters? 2 additional counters, so we get a 4/7. Well, that's we not necessarily know. Certainly, we got to play this, and I do like making a giant Mistwalker. Yeah, horse would be 6/6. That's true. A straight up 6/6 versus a 4/7. Yeah, maybe a straight up 6/6 is better since it trades for a 1-for-1 for a Cinderheart. Yeah, let's do Charger. Hey, David. Oh, yeah, I missed a Bergstrider. You want that? Here you go. You can have a Bergstrider.
All right, everyone, chill.
Right now, we're presenting 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15. We're almost presenting lethal in the air. It's very close. Although this is going to go up 2, so we're actually 3 off of lethal in the air. If they don't attack, what are we doing to win? How do we win? We got to get in with flyers, but we need defense. Like, we just need to keep drawing action, I guess. Can Can we get to a point where the Cosmos Charger is getting in somehow? All right, well, putting us to the test. Gonna throw Narfi in front again. I think Narfi Icehide is the play again. Like maybe Cosmos Charger on the Cinder Heart and Icehide Narfi on the Lindworm. But we need more on it because of the trample. And do we need to make land? Yeah, I think we can make one big land now. Like one of these. Let's activate a land. And do some blocking. You want Walker Charger on Worm. You want to do this so that it that we just 1-for-1 here. How do we just 1-for-1 over here then too? We go here and like Narfi. And then it's like they get the swamp, but we get Narfi back anyway. Yeah, land plus troll. We can also just do troll plus Narfi. Yeah, I don't want to use troll because it's going to die. Let's just do. Oh no, wait. We can pump. Never mind. We can actually pump the troll because we have. We can tap this for mana. So never mind. I actually like. I don't even need the swamp. We can just, yeah, we can just keep Narfi alive. Yeah, I like this. Sure, let's do this. Well, they're not even pumping. I guess I'll put the troll on so that if the dead Cinderheart targets it again, it survives. Nothing else to do here. One more time. One time! Ice-Hide Troll. Oh, too bad. Lost our collar. But their huge stuff is gone. Can we win from here? Maybe, 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 maybe. Now we're like, this trample is big game, but we're gonna get in through the air right now. And then I like leaving everything else back on the ground D, but we need to send something in the air here to try and win the game. Packmate's good. Oh no! That is going to be rough on us. Hard to get. I mean, going to be very hard to win from here after a Graven Lore resolved at this stage of the game. Yeah, 8 cards. Maybe we're looking to win through decking here. It's not impossible. Certainly we're ahead on it. That's trouble. That just lets them get so wide. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's trouble, gang. I mean, we'll play it out, but I think that's probably game. Make him do it. And we don't have lethal in any capacity here, so I think we're just losing this one, and that's okay. Good game. Well played, interesting stuff. Triple B doing some math now, I expect. But I don't know what Triple B has to be afraid of with 9 mana and 3 snowlands. Avalanche Caller can make an additional 12 power of attacking creatures. 3 additional 4 power attackers are going to really get it done here. There we go. Triple B just checking the, no doubt, checking their math, making sure it all checks out. Good news, Triple B, it sure does. Made Triple B do it, and they did it. Fool Auto, praying for the sweeper that we don't have, but yes, that would have helped out there.
He's dead, sir.
That man's dead back there.
Must be dead. He was worse than dead. His brain is gone.
All right, good game, Triple. Next up, Saitama. Excellent, already friends. All right, let's see if chat can bring it back to even. I got a 2-1 lead, started 2-0, but as we've seen very repeatedly around here, I often start off with a couple of wins, couple 3 wins, and then chat always seems to make it more interesting than I'd like it to be. Here, though, we can keep, I like suspending Cosmos Charger on 2 and trying to set up some cheap foretelling from there. Morite the Cosmos Charger, perhaps? That would be good. Elder Fang, what's the least important here? Might be just the Kinseekers, solid, but I want our land. I want cheap foretell. Ice-Eye Troll could also be the choice, given that it's not going to be very good until later on. But once it is good, it's great. So I'm going to go with Kinseekers as kind of the medium creature here.
Come say I never heard of ya. Don't believe the hype, it's a sequel. Don't believe the hype.
Oppo, can you please stop it with the aggro? So now we can just flash in a charger. I'm going to try that and try to eat the Disciple. This could go poorly. They have cards. This could still be like, oh, and then they +2, +0. Yeah, exactly. That's about as bad as it could have gone, but I was going to make him have it. Let's ditch a land here. Now we're going to need to get lucky on land. some painful stuff so far. This suggests Jarl. I'm not going to block with shields down here when I can wait. I'm going to suspend the Jarl. Oh, but we can't cast it. Never mind. No use suspending the Jarl. We don't have... I thought... that was a mistake then. I thought we had one swamp out. I wouldn't have pitched this swamp if I thought we were 0 swamps. That was actually bad. I'd rather just get rid of the Serpent at that point if we can't cast it. Like, this is now a useless card because I got rid of that. So I might as well have gotten rid of that. Not looking at my lands well, but... we can still foretell and then at least have Ice Hide up for regen. So we'll do that. Yeah, I thought we already had black. Sorry. Although if we can get any basic now, can't we cast this? Yeah, 2 blue and a green. So we're very close to Morite, in which case copying the Ice Hide Troll would be nice. Get a 4/5 that can... pump and indestructible, but not my sharpest game here. Pretty easy Infernal Pet block because it right now threatens to just kill it, and if Saitama goes for a Jarl, I can save it. All right, so Caller can at least come down to help with blocks, and we still have the Troll. There's the Jarl we were playing around. So got a block here, and either of these. Yeah, I didn't help myself with the pitch of the swamp, but I don't think we were going to get there anyway. We just got a little rough on the mana. And really, it was the blowout with the demonic gifts, which I knew was possible, but come on, you can't not try to ambush a 1/1 on the fear of this specific card. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's not playing around that, but I think it was fine to try, and we just got the rough end of it. Good game. Just like that, it's even.
Is this a dead man, Doctor? Very dead, Mr. Spock.
Yeah, I don't know. I want some more chances at that deck. Good game, Saitama, but I think I could take you in a best of a million. I think I had a good deck for that matchup. It just didn't play out there. Oh, the discard was just straight wrong, but it's, you understand my misplay there, at least where my brain was. All right, Jinx, can you bring chat ahead? Let's find out. Looks like a reasonable keep for us. No black again yet. Seems like our green is showing up more than our black. I don't know why, but there's where we're at. All right, now we can do Cosmos Charger instead. All right, Jinx is going to show us how good that card is. Jinx knows what our... This is where I'm at a disadvantage. I have no idea what Jinx is playing. He knows we're a double Cosmos Charger deck. So, unfortunate. I think we're in a spot where against a rando, this Charger play works, but against Jinx, it might not. And we'll see. Maybe he's got something to blow us out like last game. But make him have it. Yep. Valky, powerful. But we got some good stuff here. Can't take it all. We could hold up the stroke, but they know about it now. Let's just play the troll. I mean, Sentinel has done some work here, but let's be clear. The the thing that has made Jinx's deck work here are Demon Bolts. And the pick. At which point you need just like anything. Still not impressed with the Sentinel. Still not buying it. Why the extra words, fool?
All right, everyone, chill.
Well, now we got a Morite and hope that a huge Kinseekers is enough. Unreal.
All right, everyone, chill.
Must be nice, Jinx. Perfecto.
He's dead, sir.
That man's dead back there. Must be dead. He was worse than dead. His brain is gone.
Good game, Jinx. I still don't like it. That win had nothing to do with the with that elf being good. It just had it to do with it being a 1-drop, right? I'm still not impressed with that stupid reach elf. That was not what beat us. What beat us were bolts and copying giants. Jeez. Crushed. Right, but I'm saying it's good because that elf. But you hear my point? The elf did not single-handedly win that game. That's complete lie. Oh my god. I frankly want to time you out, Alex Smith, for suggesting that the elf single-handedly won that game. That is so wrong. Oh my god. Anyway, let's see who the next matchup is. Rock Bobster. Classic. Start 2-0. Suddenly I'm 2-3. It's like I beat you until you get to see my deck a couple times, and then I can't win again. Yeah, sometimes there's a little gap, Jim, before you can re-up. Mainly my takeaway on the elf there and its performance is you need to have all that stuff around it. You like, if you're not doing all the stuff Jinx was doing for that elf, like putting picks on it, and like you got to be doing it. You got to be making a lot of use of it before it justifies itself. It's not just a randomly throw it in type of card. All right, I like foretelling struggle because it actually does make it less expensive. But I also like foretelling the Raven for earliest possible beats, so I'm going to do that. Gimps says aggro kind of feels good for tomorrow. Be careful. You're talking about sealed. I mean, you can't choose. Like, yes, keep your eye out for a good aggro deck, but do not fall for the trap of playing your quote aggro deck that is actually bad mid-range. Number of times people are like, aggro is going to be good in this format, so I'm gonna play it, and then they play bad mid-range and it's bad. Don't do that. Saw it coming. Struggle. Just make a Raven? I'm just gonna make a Raven. Let's go. Come on, Bobster. Wow. Lightning bolt on 3 lands must be nice. Where were you last turn? You had a perfect play last turn. Survives the bolt and uses all our mana. Instead, I am going to struggle, and I mean, I could actually, let's go struggle. Saw it coming. Go shields down one more turn. Bobster can dump on us here, and then we untap with some good stuff. Narfi, we untap and draw some good stuff. I'm just going to exile Narfi. It's one of our only answers to this triple snow threat here, so lucky top deck. It's instant, so we could wait, but they're blue. I'm going to do it shields down-ish. They do have treasure, but let's get this thing dead. Wow. All right. Fair enough. Good play. Can't catch a break here. I'm gonna Elder Fang. Ugh, this is gross.
Come say I never heard of ya. Don't believe the
I don't
hype,
think this
it's a
can be right.
sequel.
Bobsters are gonna have to
Don't
explain
believe
themselves.
the hype.
This is quite a play. Unless you got like 3 Narfies and you just want a 2-3 for 1? I don't know. There I touch CBL again. I really appreciate the existence of Cardboard Live, but it feels like it has been getting worse and worse in terms of its function. Helm, I guess we could suspend Raven, but I think now we need to, like, how are we going to win now? We need to find, I don't know. We had it. We freaking had it, gang. We had it. It was the Feed the Serpent. And then, damn it. Demon bolts have been all over us today here. So this doesn't help me with what to do, though. I think I need to suspend the Raven and take some beats. Man, this is rough. Oh, sure. Why not? Why not hit with your frickin' Frost Auger? That's sure. I want you to hit 100%. 100% Frost Auger hit. Sounds good. Cranky Ryan showing up here. Let's see. Let's kill Inga. And can we race? I guess we have Raven for the Frost Auger here. We can take the Narfie. Let's start attacking. I mean, I could chump. We could chump eventually.
All right, everyone, chill.
Rough. Also been stuck on 4 the last couple of games. That didn't help either. Been really tight on mana here. Packmate. What does it even get us here? This is so bad. I guess Packmate. Now we're going to play Packmate to find land and just do some chumping here. Another not good enough. I can make... I need to make 2 things, and we don't... I guess we have 2 things. Technically I have 2 things. And they have to not play something even bigger with the cavalry. Yeah, another loss. Wow, from 2-0 to 2-4. Feels bad to lose so much in a row. My hair is safe though, so I'm gonna be joyful. but I'm also dead.
Is this a dead man, Doctor? Very dead, Mr. Spock.
All right, then. Last chance to... I've lost the week. After starting 2-0, I've somehow just snap lost the week. I hate sealed. I tell you. F sealed. Doing it for this event, but sealed is my nemesis. I am like a 500 sealed player, and I don't understand why. I really don't. Yeah, I want to talk to my last oppo. Where's Rock Bobster? Are you in this chat, or are you one of Alex's chat? What is with that auger? How the heck are you playing an auger in sealed? That can't be correct. Do you have 3 Narfies? So resentful of you all beating me with terrible cards. My deck doesn't need 1-drops. It has a bunch. EDB tap duels. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to see your pool to see what you're playing over it, but it feels wrong. Feels squishy. Well, here we are again, figuring out what to foretell on 2. I keep going with Raven. Maybe I need to just go with Struggle this time. I'm going to try Struggle. It's the thing, like, one heuristic is to foretell the thing that is actually made cheaper by the foretelling. And it gives us this 1-mana play that might slot in nicely later. We can play Ice Tunnel next turn and, like, foretell one of the other 2. And I could also... We don't have any 2-drops we can legit play. So I'm going to go with the Ice Tunnel foretell plan. And what are we foretelling, though? Let's foretell Raven. Yeah, we could do Raven Struggle. We could Skull Raid. Definitely sending this out on blue. Got our green and plenty of green. But Raven Struggle doesn't give us dead Recluse. Kind of want to try and get the Recluse with potentially a Jarl. We have time, though. And if I pass here, we're committing to playing the Jarl no matter what, but that's fine. I'm going to try to get the Recluse with the Jarl. And if not, I play out a 3-2. That's okay. Could also just try and get the pup like eat the pup, but I want the recluse dead because of our Raven plan. We can manage. So now I like Raven, Skemfar, Bow, and get a little more defensive here. We could also take out the pup, which can start to threaten activation while wearing a bow, and yeah, pup is better, right? This makes him. This would just make him move the bow, but pup is the dangerous thing with the bow, so we'll do that. And if they send the recluse, I think we take it at 13 and try to find something else to trade with it. But eventually on defense, it's going to trade with it up in the air. So maybe we just trade it here. By not sending the elf warrior, they're suggesting that this is a fair trade. Like they're not offering anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and take this offer, given the flyers we have behind. All right, with the 5th land, let's get Bergie on and then follow with Narfi.
All right, everyone, chill.
At least Ravager can't kill a creature. And looking like we'll get to Skull Raid for their final 2 cards. And I do like that in this spot. I think if we just Skull Raid, get rid of their final 2 cards, have them top decking on this board and us with these 4 cards behind, I think we're in a good spot there. So we're going to do that. Well, we get to draw at least. And I don't mind that at all. Lets us foretell a charger. Yipe! Boy, I can't catch a break today, gang. I guess that's not bad, but still, oh my god. We're gonna, I guess we gotta crown the dragon and play something for the ground, but the dragon can still get big. Still isn't good, you're right, but it's still we're gonna use it. You go to battle with the removal you have, not the removal you hand select out of your large collection. And kind of like flashing in. Although we can, let's see, we could, oh, we can't do cheap foretelling. We could flash in the charger and foretell augury for cheap. Yeah, or the other charger. Sure, let's do that. And really, we should try and eat the Elven Bow, I think. It's a lot of damage, but we need to reduce... Well, because I can foretell this one for cheap now. We can foretell for 1 mana. But do you like the block on here instead of here? Well, we can foretell in response. I mean, I can block first. Five go to 1. Rough, but I think this is right. You like foretell Raven? What's the difference? How did I screw it up? Well. Oh yeah, because it didn't have enough land for all that. Yeah, casting costs. Fair enough. Got lucky. But we have to... I guess I can Raven now and then keep the Charger hidden. Darkstar wants Narfi, but I want multiple blockers. I think we need multiple creatures here to have a chance. Rough. Everything perfect for our oppos since I went 2-0 into 0-5. Wow, what a day. 2-0 into 0-5. Wither Crown showing its weakness all day long too. I still think we include it. It's not a not include. It's just been so disappointing, or so disappointing in exactly all the ways we knew it would be. But really, just frustrating because we I was feeling okay about this turn, right? Like, I was feeling okay because, like, this was going to be a 2-5 and we could actually block it, but now we can't even do that. I mean, we had a chance. We can't put 2 on the Predator. We have to eat this thing. So much different if we have 2 flyers and a prayer. Boy, sorry, gang.
He's dead, sir.
That man's dead back there. Must be dead. He was worse.
Some days. No, we already used our feed, right? That was the whole, or is that the other matchup? Yeah, it was the other matchup. Ugh. Rough week. Haven't lost 5 times in a while. Long while. Saved you the game, Bobster. I think if you don't do that Demon Bolt play, we win that game. I think if without Narfi, you don't win that one. Ugh. All right. Hey, look. Here's what I'm buying you. I'm buying you gems. You're welcome, chat. Good job. I just promised I'd buy you something in the store. There you go. Fantasia, it saved us at points too. I don't think you can not run your removal. You got to have some interaction. But I don't know. You look at my deck and tell me what you would take. What would you'd cut Wither Crown and put in something else? What would you put in? Oh, the idea that you're getting a puppet off of a 5/2 is ridiculous. You sit down, puppet people. These are weak. I want stuff that's going to matter to limited if possible. See, all this stuff like blings the rares. We never do that. We could get some exquisite sleeves. These are interesting sleeves. Not spending cash. Get out of here with your cash. That's pretty expensive. But let's see, what's the uncommon alt art? Where's that? Oh, these? Yeah. These. All right, I'll pull it. We'll buy either uncommon alt art or command sleeves. Yeah, we already bought Snowlands. Out of the kindness of my heart when you went 4-3 against me. But this is Cryptic or KHM. That just means, you know, Cryptic Command or the KHM. Man, what a rough finish. Still licking my wounds over here. That hurt, guys. That was brutal. Can I have my yesterday pool? Can I get that 7-0 pool from yesterday, please? All right. You asked for it. You got it. Bling secured. Victory for the week secured. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube, and then we'll take a quick look at the sealed pool that we did for homework yesterday, but I'm going to not stay too long after that. Okay? Thank you so much, Alex, for joining us this week. Court of Calls showed up and helped save my hair because he's one of my 2 wins. And I'm going to lick my wounds after that one. Nice celebration day for chat and the guests from Alex's stream who combined to give me a rough one. I got knocked up and down the block and felt like I was just a little behind all day long. So, yeah, but Haj is saying, I think you're not optimal since you've been spending your gold ahead of... Yeah. I never had enough... How much is the... It's too much. I have never had enough gold in any of my accounts to even enter once. So it doesn't matter. But if any of you have a ton of gold, gold is the better way to enter tomorrow. If you have 22,500 gold around, that's how you want to. Well, I didn't hear. We didn't do the math on Monday, Haj. I didn't know the math until like 2 days ago. By the time anybody told me that gold was a better deal, I didn't have the gold. Oh, well, I didn't listen to you then. It's hard to stream. You don't see everything everybody says. Especially like if you're let me tell you, if you're trying to communicate to me when I'm doing my welcome to the event, like I'm never hearing you. You can't chat something while I'm talking about Card Kingdom and think that I'm going to hear you. Anyway, bye YouTube. I hear you. See ya.